Denver.
LA. New Jersey. New Jersey. Upper West Side. Denver in the house. Well, thank you so much for coming from all over the place, getting the babysitters in line, clearing your calendars. We appreciate your being here with us in this special moment as we have our final, bittersweet, mostly celebratory, as Ryan would like it to be. Raise a glass for Ryan. And so on that note, you guys took the hint and got the move that this is a party, as Ryan wanted us to be. It's not a funeral or anything like that. So we're here to celebrate his legacy and his life and everything that you guys have helped us accomplish over the past 8 years, which you'll hear more about shortly. It's tremendous. And we're going to have more kind of speeches than usual because we just wanted to give you an idea of the collective impact that you've all had over all of these years. Oh my God, and yeah, so we're just gonna kind of, but yeah, we're gonna. But we're gonna just take you a little bit in depth about the impacts that you have had and we have had together. So first up, we would like to introduce our first partnership organization, and we have Derek, Ryan's friend from Blair, who's going to introduce the organization.
Hey everyone, yeah, I'm gonna introduce Philly Beats. It's one of our partnership organizations we've been with for a few years now. The idea around building beats, that everyone knows Ryan was a fantastic singer. He was reminded me that I was a terrible singer. So we thought it was only fitting that we would support an organization that helps kids represent their careers in their lives. So we have Christy here. I'm not sure what her name is, but we wanted to introduce her, and then we'll allow you to give more background on building beats and organization.
Thank you. First off, thank you so much, Andoa, Derek, and everyone who has supported Building Beats. Oh, wait. There we go. I'm trying to figure out how to hold it so it doesn't go off. But yeah, we have been recipients of the fund for about 5 years now, and we have received over $23,000 from the fund, and so it really means a lot to have you all support our mission so much. A little bit about Building Beats: we are Brooklyn-based. We teach digital music production, audio tech to young people in New York, and about 5 years ago, we also set up programming out in LA. We were founded in 2013, and we have worked with over 12,600 students across New York and LA. And in 2019, we started. Hello. Well, in 2019, we also started BB Leaders, which is our internship program, our mentorship program, where we had a bunch of our students from our regular programming say, we want more, we really want to go to college for music, or we want to work in the music industry, the creative industry in New York. So Briette here will be performing for you, is part of the BB Leaders program. And what started off as 5 students showing up for informal weekly programming. No, it's still not working. Trying. I'm like, hey, is it working? We started with about 5 students in 2019, and now we've served up to 207 unique BB Leader participants since then. We run 2 cohorts every season. We run a summer camp where we have songwriting and DJ camp, and Briette was part of our DJ camp, and y'all don't know, she's amazing, multi-talented right here. And so are the other 206 students we have the pleasure of working with. I really don't know what else to say, but I feel like Briette can really add more to it because she is one of our students and someone who has benefited from the program. So, yeah, thank you.
Julia to perform a little bit later, so we have her mic and set that up so we can hear her when she performs. We don't want any mishaps while she's performing. So we'll set that up, and in the meantime, we'll tell you about another partnership organization. And John, for you come over there and
Hello. Hey, please join me in welcoming Chris, representative from Bolo Kids, who will be sharing a little bit about the incredible work that Bolo Kids is doing in the community and their exciting collaboration with Rare.
Can everyone hear me? My voice isn't too well with projecting, but I will try. My name is FirstIdeas, and I'm the program director for New York and New Jersey. I started working with the Ryan and New Jersey in 2021, post-COVID, so they were instrumental in us coming back to returning play. Thank you to everyone here, friends, family, for having me. This still is not working. But it's okay. We will navigate without. And it's okay. We can make it. It is totally fine. So, coming out of COVID, we were serving in New York just about 500 kids, and now we are, oh, those kids. And now we're serving just around 20 or 5,000 annually in New York. We work in 12 different cities across the country. We're now serving 27,000 kids. During COVID, we were around 5,000, so the change has obviously been incredible. A couple things I want to highlight. So the Volo Kids, who are the Volo Kids? The Volo Kids actually started in Baltimore. I know it's a big 10-year anniversary for a lot of us. One for Ryan, but also for a passing that was really geared to Volo in itself. Freddie Gray in Baltimore in 2015 was a response to the Volo Kids starting. Volo, if you guys are familiar with, is an adult sports recreational league. So we run adult sports. We also have a sister company, which again I'm grateful to be a part of. It's the Volo Kids. That was in response to everything that was happening in Baltimore. We wanted to get kids playing, give them a free, safe space to play, and no cost to families. So it's a completely free program. From there, again, we were able to get kids playing across the country. A couple big highlights that I just wanted to share from the program that we work with specifically with the fund is a program that is soccer in the Bronx. I know Ryan was a soccer player, so it was very dear to his heart. We started in 2021 with 22 kids, and now we have
Hold on, line in.
160 kids every season that we get to work with. We work with over 900 kids just in the Bronx. They've been able to help us support 100 kids for 6 weeks of free play, so give it up for them. Yeah, they're ultimately dead. I just want to say thank you for the late night. And my voice is not very well predicted. So now that I am finished, thank you guys.
okay, up next. Up next, we have a presentation by our building needs performer, Briette, who we met earlier, and she'll be performing a special song that she prepared for us.
Hi, I am living with alumni. I've been in building this for 5 years, going on 6 years in 2026. It's been a program that I'm so grateful to be in because it unlocks the found my voice. Our coordinator Sam wasn't here, but if Sam was to tell you how we met, it would have been a funny moment. But I feel like at that moment, I shouldn't be a part of something as big as this. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity to meet a lot of amazing people who are tingling. Sorry. But this song, I'm gonna need crowd interaction. Okay? I'm gonna be so proud of interruption. So, I want y'all to clap your hands like this. Slow down. Slow down. And then when I go to the blue, you'll see it, okay? Ready? So clap. I will fight. I will fight you. I don't feel until my heart is breaking blue. I will stay. I will stay with you. We'll make you real like all people, like my best do. I raise my hand out in the dark and wait for yours to enter the with you. Cause I'm not giving up, I'm not giving up, I'm not yet. Even when I'm under my first breath, I'm not going down, no, I'm not yet. So don't give up on trying, not letting go. I'm not giving up, no, not me. Even when nobody else believes, I'm not going down, that easily. So don't give up on So don't give up on give it up, give it up, Lord, on me. Even when nobody else believes, I'm not going down, not me. So don't give up on me. For my last segment, everybody who has a glass, please raise your glass right now. Raise, please. There's nothing in here. I'm 20. Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Raise a glass to all of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight. We'll tell the story of tonight. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have, and Derek can help me out with the slideshow. We have One Child Ghana, which is an organization. And in the back, can we just close the curtain to block out some of the noise? Thank you. One Child Ghana was an organization that Alex, where's Alex, kicked out to when we were looking to try to align our mission with existing organizations on the ground that were doing great work. And rather than start from scratch, we figured that we'd support groups that were already in progress, making a lot of impact. And we weren't initially looking outside of the US. We weren't initially looking outside of the US, but Alex found this great organization that was based in Ghana that aligned with one of the things that we wanted to further Ryan's legacy with. So we reached out, and you'll hear from the founder, Jamie, who I believe his parents used to travel to Ghana and used to do a lot of service projects there. And you'll hear from him now, actually. So watch the video to learn more.
Angela has asked me to share a few words tonight to share a fundraiser to say a little bit about One Child Ghana, some of the background, but also really to talk about the partnership that we've had together over the last few years and the impact that we've had. So, One Child Ghana, our whole purpose of the charity is to help some of Ghana's poorest children get an education, and we do that by working in a really close partnership with 12 vocational schools in the Ashanti region of Ghana. And we support projects such as providing beds and desks. We have a whole range of infrastructure projects as well. So we'll build hospitals and classrooms, we'll install running water, we'll install the internet, we've provided income generation projects as well. So we've installed farms and play our own player courses, for example. We're running entirely by volunteers and we're working really close partnership with people on the ground. And what we've been able to achieve is a very successful model of delivering real impact. And in fact, next year is our 20-year anniversary since becoming a registered charity. Now, I first met Andrew and Alex back in December 2020. They were looking to partner with an organisation that could help further Ryan's legacy. And so we're very grateful that you decided to partner with us a few years ago. And we decided to support one of our schools in Edurham. So the school in Edurham is the school that we've partnered with and provided a lot of support to over the last few years as a result of our collaboration with Ryan Legacy. Just to give you an example of some of the projects that we have delivered together. So we have provided desks, we provided a freezer, we provided an industrial sewing machine, we provided beds for students to sleep on. We've also built a kitchen to enable students to be able to prepare fresh food on site and be able to eat that as well in a safe environment. Now, we've also just finished this year a plaster block, and we've got a roof over this plaster block that's been parked up. Again, that's now providing a very safe space for students to be able to learn and study. £18,000, so I think that goes about $24,000. So I just want to say a huge thank you for the project financing and but more important, it's not just about the money that has been donated, it's about the impact that we've been able to come together. And one of the ways we measure that is through the student population. And the student population at Edurham has pretty much exploded. In 2021, looking back at the numbers, the population of the school was 111. Now it's at 574. That's 574 right now. That's amazing. Just want to say a huge thank you so much for partnering with us. We're going to miss partnering with you, but I hope that together you agree we have really helped further Ryan's legacy. So thank you for choosing One Shot Garden.
Okay. To run Andrews Foundation, you have selflessly given of your expertise, time, and financial resources to provide band beds, monodexes, and etc. for our school, a Drama Technical Institute. Your foundation has been generously helpful to us in speaking terms to our aid whenever the need arises. In recognition of and appreciation for your selfless services to us, the management, staff, and students of the school present to you this citation of honor and wish your organization well in all its future endeavors. Thank you.
One Shot Brian Andrews Foundation, UK. Thank you for this wonderful donation. The bed will make our stay at the dormitory very comfortable for us to stay. Thank you. We love you.
One at Ryan Andrews Capital Fund. Thank you so much once again for your support. This is amazing and will help us. We love you. Bye bye. Happy holidays and happy new year. Thank you so much for your support this year. We love you. Bye. From
So that's what you all have enabled us to do over the past 8 years. We are immensely grateful. As you see, it was about $75,000 total across the 3 organizations. We still have money at the bank because we wanted to make sure we had enough to do our final event, but we will get over $100,000 of collective donations to these organizations over the past. We've been donating since 2000, I think, and been in existence since 2018. So thank you to you guys for this impressive amount of work that you've done and this impact that you've had not only in our local communities but in communities across the large ocean there. So a little more road mapping. I'm gonna ask our current and former board members to come up and join me here. And I just asked each of them to say a short statement about what motivated them to join the Brand Fund and any kind of final remarks that they had as we embark on a new chapter. I thought it would be nice for you to hear from all of us who have worked so hard to make this happen. So come on up forward and come on up. Alex, Anita, John, Derek, okay. Okay, so you can just start from left turn.
I guess. Yeah, when we started doing these events, and I years ago was a part of the board, but always aimed to all the events. And when we asked me to join and help, and
Oh my God.
thank you. I didn't really prepare anything, so I'm speaking up here. But no, it was a no-brainer for me. The motivation was good. Obviously, Ryan was one of my best friends in high school, and it was a reason to kind of help continue his legacy and work towards something that would also emulate his legacy. We love the organization support, and also Alex and Delta, Rockets here, all our rest of the guys here. So, yeah, that was my motivation and what's be great about it. And, yeah, it's because we're ending it here isn't meaning anything negative at all. It's just, to move both in a good way and feel really proud of the work we've done. And it's sustained itself through other organizations that are supporting. So, yeah, that's it.
I feel like I almost didn't have a choice in participating. No, I think when we first started gathering, one of my personal only intentions was to be able to gather everyone here regularly. How awesome is that, right? I think I was just talking to I think Anna, one of those friends that we were gathering at the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and it seems like whenever you get older, the only reasons you gather are for sad, terrible events, and it's like I was saying that's the nature of life, but it doesn't have to be. We can make more times, but we can gather for positive celebration. And number one, I encourage all of you to do that. But number two, that was my only intention in wanting to continue this fund. I think as you've seen, the impact it made feels like an additional benefit, and a great way to extend Ryan's legacy. We've perpetuated his memory through both arts, education, and music. That's arts, education, and sports. Excuse me. And the impact that we've made beyond just gathering together and being able to see all of you all every year, almost every year since Ryan's passing. We've had an extended impact that's going to outlast all of us here, ideally. So I thank you all for making this happen. Let's not make it the last time that we all gather, or groups of us gather in Ryan's memory. I'm in Philly, so if anyone wants to roll through on their way back down to DC or on their way over to Colorado, I know it's kind of a detour, but it's not too far. But yes, let's keep gathering. Let's keep gathering in celebration, and let's continue this impact. Thank you all.
Wow, that's really two tough ones to follow up. I probably should have gone after Alex or John. It's tough.
Mic up.
Yeah. So, this was 2019. I think was the first time that I reached out and asked about like joining the board, and without question, I'm really honored to be doing so, and just keeping Ryan's memory alive. That was always really important. And just remembering, I think who he was. I knew him in college, you, and we were probably sober maybe 10% of the time. And that was when we worked out together at the gym. So every other time period was just not that. And just really fond memories, and that kind of the spirit of kind of being the life of the party, and how always have those fun memories, and that's always been what helped my goal and mission to help move this along. It's it's very bittersweet, and we're thrilled that we've donated and done so much together collectively. So that's been really amazing, and yeah, it's just whenever you're out with somebody, you feel maybe a little bit tired or a little bit dull, just remember that those small things that Ryan had in him, that ability to kind of be the life of the party, energetic when he wants to be, that that light switch, just put that in your heart and your mindset, because when you're having a good time, it's very contagious. So that's always something to take with you. Most important.
My name is Alex Green, and I was lucky enough to live across the hall from Ryan when he first moved to Boston University. And one of the things I remember the most about Ryan is how many friends he had on a huge campus of 20,000 people. Who felt like he knew everybody and was friends with everybody, and everybody really loved him. So joining Andoa and this group to keep his memory alive was one of the best things I did, and it's so special to see everybody here to keep his memory alive, and I expect that we'll all continue to do that here on out. So super special to be a part of it.
My name is Jonathan Grossman, and I also lived on Ryan's floor freshman year, so I lived directly next door to him. And although I transferred from BU after my freshman year, Ryan had a very profound impact on my life. And, because of that, when I moved to New York in, I believe, 2021, and Alex asked me if I'd be interested in joining the board, it was a bit of a no-brainer for me. And I think what I'll miss the most is just seeing some of the stories that we've seen from the partnership boards, and the impact that Ryan's memory has had on their organizations, and having a reason just to get together with so many different people that Ryan has touched during his life at different phases. It's been very special and always something to look forward to every year. So thank you.
I have Nina DiChiara and a friend in Doa's from Forest. Unlike the other members of the board, I regret that I didn't get to know Ryan personally, but I feel like I've gotten to know him through my time at events, the time before, and it's amazing impacts on everyone. In my angel, I would say your legacy is every life we touch. It's done a wonderful job, and the board has just been amazing. It's honoring. So, that's why I'm here and help support his friends that are here and honor this legacy. So,
Thank you. People who made it happen over the past 8 years, put in the hours and effort and dealt with me the hardest work. Before we close out kind of this portion, so just another preview, I'm going to play one little video, last video clip for you that hopefully you'll enjoy. And then after that, it's going to be more mingling, dancing, eating, and then we're going to have our special live auction item, a highly coveted item. We brought out the good stuff for the last, and so that'll be after the video. And I guess I'll just say my remarks about, I didn't really envision starting a nonprofit in Ryan's memory, but initially I remember people just reached out to us. You reached out to us and said, what can we do? What can we do to remember Ryan? So the first thing I did was contact his high school, which I know he loved, Blair Academy, and we set up a global service award then. But your contributions and donations and support far exceeded what we expected. So we reached the level that we had aimed to endow the fund with there. That fund still exists. And then as we were fundraising for that, just to get to the last hill to get it endowed, we had excess funds and we wanted to find a way to use it in a way that was aligned with Ryan's spirit and goals. So we started our own thing. And it started from something small, and we just figured it out, got through the papers, the tech, the taxes, the forms, so many aspects of what it takes to run an organization. And we grew and learned so much together through this effort. But it was really people coming up to me after, I think we had the 1 year traditional celebration after Ryan passed, and everyone was like, when are we going to do this again? Or are we going to do this next year? And I'm like, next year? It's just a 1 year thing. But it was because you all really wanted to keep Ryan's memory alive that we decided to do this. So thank you for pushing us to do this, because it's been, as you've heard, a joy in our lives and an important part of Ryan's legacy and a marker of what we've all been able to accomplish collectively. I will play that video that I promised you, and then we'll get back to dancing. It's not good night. I purposely left that laugh in there. It's not good night, but I thought you'd enjoy hearing Ryan's voice, so we're happy to get back to the playlist. It's not that late, Special item, and we have the fabulous Constantine here to run our silent auction, as he has done, I think, every year, right? Since we've had the live auction feature. So Constantine, take it away.
Thank you, Noah. Can you all hear me? You don't have to see me. I'm quite short, so that's a little bit tougher. First, an update on the Auctria online silent auction. I want to thank you all for those of you who have bid. We are at 2,600, so thank you guys. So we have 29 items, of which 28 have bid, so super appreciative of everyone. And that ends in about a week, so guys, go on. It's for a very good cause. Also, thank you to Jordan for donating like a quarter of that, so very generous. So, round of applause there. And as in years past, we are going to do the marquee item, which this year, very excited to tell you that it will be Dom Perignon Rosé, vintage 2006. So, give you a little bit more information about that. So, Dom Perignon, obviously, what makes it special, not only because of the brand and the champagne, this is a vintage, meaning that it actually will age like fine wine. So for those of you who get like a bottle of Veuve or Moet, it's like just like $45. Like, that goes bad after 2 years. This gets better. And I did a quick Google check before, so just curious. It's retailing for like $600-700 now. So when they bought it, or when this was sold in 2006, 2007, I would say, for $100. So definitely outperforming benchmarks in that one. So we're going to get the bidding started as we always do. This is for a very good cause, as everyone has seen. It's going to go to those three charities, so really, really super excited about that. So we're going to get the bidding started at 150. Do I hear 150? 150. 150 from Jordan, thank you. 300. Wow, that's a big thank you, thank you. I love it, I love it. Let me just add once again. 1 million. Did I hear 1,000? Well, I gotta be careful with that, but yes. Take it out of the box. There's another box. It's probably gonna be better, but we don't. But, So see, so there it is. Very. So we're at 300. 350. 350. 500.
Just call me Dana.
Yeah. So Noah does the Ben White story. We got 500. Do I hear 550 from anyone? 550. 550. I hear 6. 600. We'll let Noah do her Ben Whiting. But we are at 6. We got interest. It is a vintage, but I also add Champagne Reach has not been doing really well in the past couple of years growing grapes. Something with global warming, so this is going to age really well. So we'll let Joe do a little bit more mileage. 600. Yeah.
Oh, Catherine.
Alright, yeah, I think we're gonna go on towards you guys anymore hearing my voice. But we are at 600. 600 going once.
650.
650. We got 650. Wait. 750. Yeah. 753. Very good pause and a very good bottle. 750. Going once. Going twice. And sold. 750. Round of applause. The wall is obviously how to get the rest of it.
Everyone, thank you so much for coming. We still have 45 minutes. I think 40 minutes. I would stay enjoy and eat some food. It's home.